apparently the PC really is back. HP shares seeing green after the company beat street expectations and reported a 12% jump in its PC sales. Let's bring in the panel. ProfitableTrading.com's Jared Levy, Quantum Network CEO Ari Zoldan, and the Wall Street Journal's Simon Constable. Jared, what do you think about this?
You know, it's funny. First of all, Meg Whitman, this is what everybody's been waiting for since she came on board. I think when you look at the numbers, they actually looked pretty good. But, you know, when you start digging deeper, think about this. First of all, it's a value stock. It trades at 9 times earnings. It's still very cheap. So, but when the personal systems PC thing, you know, in other words, our PC coming back, it's not just the PCs. It's their laptops. It's their tablets. It's all of their equipment. But they've got to do something else, I think, over the long term. But for now, it's a buy.
It does make some logical sense, though, that, I mean, it's not like we're getting rid of PCs. Everybody still has them on their office desk. It's just a much smaller market. At some point, you've got to replace those. Have we hit bottom maybe in those desktops? Ari, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think we're almost there. I mean, the concept of the tower under your desk, I mean, that's pretty much gone. I do think, though, there is a small opportunity and there is a small market for the desktop and primarily for the business users. For most tech guys,
okay,
I think we're done.
Yeah.
You think we're done?
No, we're not done. We're not done. Let's talk about iPhones hitting the bargain bin at Walmart. The retailer is now selling the iPhone 5C for just 97 cents with a 2-year contract. I don't know. Simon, what do you think about this one? I think this would make Steve Jobs very sad.
It wouldn't make him very sad, but I don't think really you want to hold on to any of these and buy them. I don't think Walmart does either, because basically they're going to be coming out with a new thing, and you're going to want that. Why would you want this, you know, very unfashionable thing?
But it cheapens the brand, Jared.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? Like, it does. It rattles my brain. First of all, you realize how powerful Walmart is if they're selling the phone for half of what Apple is still selling it for.
Half? Is that $2? They sell it for $2 and Walmart sells it for $1?
The 5S is still $2. The 5S is still $200 at the Apple store. And you know, I will say this, though. It puts iPhones in the hands of more and more people. And you know what? At the end of the day, that's a win for Apple. So maybe it's not that much of a dig.
Ari, the under $1 iPhone, good or bad?
I think it's terrible. I think it bastardizes the product and it bastardizes the brand.
Bastardizes. I like that. Okay, let's end on that note. Amazon appears to be taking its drones very seriously. This is despite regulatory hurdles from the FAA. The online retailer is hiring some notable names for the project. I mean, I knew that he loved his drones. Simon, what do you think?
I think this is actually a big move. It's really good for people who come from NASA, like some of these folks who want a private sector job that pays really, really well. That's great. I'm really happy with the folks from NASA, especially given that they haven't got approval to fly any of these things yet. I think it's great for NASA.
I'm an avid Prime user, and I love the idea that Jeff Bezos is going to get me the thing that I want on a tiny drone within an hour. I couldn't be more excited. Ari, what do you think?
Yeah, so it's a matter of time. Right now, it's a concept. I think it's a great idea. Amazon is planting the seed. That's all they're doing. Yeah. They're laying the foundation. We have, though, a decade left for this to be able to really blow up.
Jared, I don't know. I could see my kids hanging out the windows of my house in front, like waiting for their thing to show up, and then I hope they don't fall.
You need a butterfly net or something to catch these things.
Real quick, I talked to a friend. I talked to a friend at the FAA, by the way, and they said, and first of all, there's no way we're going to have just random drones flying all over Manhattan dropping stuff. What they will probably have, there'll be drone highways, almost like a specific area or a route that it will travel to deliver stuff. So that might
love that.
And then like the New Jersey Turnpike, it'll take you anywhere you don't want to go.
Right, all right. So if you need a car, just say yo. Mercedes-Benz hopping on the craze and offering free rides in San Francisco today to anyone who sends them a yo. Are you going to send them a yo?
I will. And again, it's great marketing. Of all these car manufacturers, they need to continue to differentiate themselves, and it all comes down to marketing at the end of the day. And I think it's an awesome PR stunt. So I think they can do very well.
I think this has disaster written all over it.
No,
I mean,
what's the downside
my kid
of it?
yoing them and trying to get.
Why not?
I mean, they drive on the wrong side of the road out there. So
they do, and they park on the sidewalk too.
Yeah.
Jared, what do you think? Are you going to yo for a little Mercedes?
Listen, I'm a Philly kid. Now that we can use yo professionally, I think is fantastic. But by the way, BMW already has something called Drive Now. They already have sort of a system in place, and I think Mercedes is trying to sort of crack into that with the smart car and all that. So there is some competition to be had. I think it's a genius idea, though.
Okay.
Bingo.
No suits for you. The White House promising its tech gurus that they don't have to dress like everyone else at the office. So apparently, they couldn't get the tech engineers in to fix anything at the White House for many reasons, including that they didn't want to dress up at all. Simon, you were tweeting about this earlier.
Well, but basically, on your prompting, actually, wasn't necessarily this, though. If you dress like a slob, yes, you can work at the White House now. But why would you want to? That's the question I've got. Why would you want to work at the White House?
Simon, these are creative guys. They want to pick off the best engineers. These are tech. This is
Yes,
what they
but
want
why
to do.
would you want to work for the
That's what
government, then? If you're creative, why would you want to work for the government?
Listen, it is a steady job, and you'll never get fired. So hey, it's not a terrible gig to be able to be in the White House, wear your pajamas to work, and get a steady paycheck.
Yeah.
Pajamas? Oh, well, maybe I'll take it.
That's true. I heard that's good, too.
Lock them in the basement. Lock them in the basement. Give them all the Red Bull they want. Just don't let anybody see them. And let them just fix
Hang some Captain
healthcare.gov
Crunch.
and everything they need to do.
That's it. For the love of the